Stanley? Hello? Is everything okay?
Whoa. Whoa.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things.
What?
It's those figurines. Those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one.
I mean, they're cool.
Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
It was pretty
Didn't it
good.
fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes,
I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. I got more enjoyment out of collecting the figurines, like going and collecting them, than actually having them. Like, once I have them all, you know, it's like, what do I do with them? You know, they're just sitting around. But, like, the act of collecting them, that's the fun part.
I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone?
Oh, sure.
I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines.
Okay, yeah.
Just one more time.
Let's go for it. What do we got? Yeah, okay. I remember memory lane. We can walk through. Now remembering when Stanley found the collectibles. Okay, sure. Ooh. Everything looks pretty much the same. Well, that's gone. Yeah, I think most of this... Oh, wait. Okay, so before we went through there, now we're just going down here. Okay.
Here's where
Yeah, remember this.
the first collectible.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find.
6.
Sure, it said 6 right
Oh,
there.
yeah,
on the
it says-
screen,
it
but
says
how
6.
could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
I think this is like like this whole game is a commentary on like different aspects of game creation, people that play games. I think this whole collectathon thing is a riff on a ton of different games, but probably what I'm getting the most out of it is the Korok seeds from Breath of the Wild. 7 of 6. I hear something. I heard like a radio. Alright, here we go.
And here was a second Stanley.
Yep, that's where I
you
found it.
found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the warehouse. You did that, Stanley. I'll be
Thank
honest.
you.
Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That one was fun. It's kind of cool that... okay, this is really cool. I think they're... Ooh, I get to choose which one I found
let's
next.
do a little quiz.
Okay.
Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand?
It was definitely under the stairs, because I went under the stairs, then I went to the boss's bathroom. Yep. This is where the third one was.
Hey, that's exactly right. It was here, under the stairs. It was the third one.
I got the
You
memory.
picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Really? Okay. I mean, we could just keep on going up the stairs. That's where I
Let's see,
found
what came next?
the fourth one.
Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being
yeah, I
in
don't...
this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
Yeah, I don't remember the... I don't remember this. I don't remember the pink room. It's like the Pink Panther. Okay. Okay, very cool, very cool.
This was the 5th mini stand, and this one was really something special. It was behind the boss's
Yeah, it was
office.
just here.
I remember
It was
so
not hidden.
clearly.
Oh, it's behind
In
the
fact,
fireplace,
because
I
this
guess.
one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the
Did you
occasion.
really? Okay.
Enjoy.
Okay, yeah, show me. This is old YouTube vibes right here. Old YouTube vibes. I have thumbnails like this where it's just like an arrow pointing at something. It's like a red arrow or a 2040p. Whoa! My movie. Hold on, hold on. Oh, we're done.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
8 minutes? It only took you 8 minutes? A video like that would have taken me, even to make like a poorly done video like that, it'd still have taken me like an hour. Gotta get that. It would have taken me a while just to search how to make the quality that bad. Like to make it 240p, I would have had to like search a video and had to change the settings. But yeah, it's like 2010, maybe earlier YouTube videos all looked like that. I definitely did not use YouTube back in like that era, but I remember it. Like searching old videos.
Then we came to the last collectible, the Final Figurine, right here by the red and blue doors.
Yep.
This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind.
Perhaps
then because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others.
Just finished doing this.
Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected.
So good.
It was a moment.
And I really wish you'd stop calling them Figleys because they're definitely Stanleys. They're Stanleys.
Exactly like.
They both go to the same. Well, let's go blue. I still like Stanleys better, but Figley, it's growing on me a little bit. Okay. Oh, I'm in the present.
And then there was no more, because we've caught up to the present moment.
Whoa.
Nothing left to do but move onward into
it's
the
looking.
future. Goodbye,
It's looking at my
mademoiselle.
perspective. Nice. They were right whenever they said that there would be a prize.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move
Oh, we're going.
Stop the loading screen.
Oh.
Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction.
Sure.
See how that feels.
Sure, I'll go for it. Oh, that's nice. It takes out the loading, so it's not. Yeah. Okay. Smart on resources. Okay.
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors. I remember this.
Do I have to grab it?
I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
I was gonna run past it and not collect it, but they really have a grip on me. Like, I actually felt bad about not collecting a collectible. Like, I actually was like, there's no way I'm not going past that without grabbing it. What can I say? It's just hard to resist.
And here's where I made that video.
It was a good video. I remember I just got up and danced and probably looked like an idiot. Yeah, I'd get up and...
Yes, I love that
It's a good video. It's a good video. The pink room, which I do not remember. Do not think the pink room is something that actually happened.
Still don't remember the pink room.
Yeah,
Stanley.
I don't...
Still no memory of this one.
Don't
Good
get
room,
this one.
though. A solid room.
It's a good room. I like the apple. I don't quite get it, but you know. It's good composition, like it's good game composition, like the way things are laid out.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting.
Exactly.
I'm very
And we
glad
can't have that.
resisted the temptation.
We can't have that.
It's one.
My movie, my superhero movie. It's all about me, and it's all about me. Can I go this way? Nope. Just curious. I wonder if you collect them in a different order, if like the way that these carry out is different. Because I just happened
This
to.
was our second Figley.
Can I fall down?
Yes,
I don't want
remember
to kill
it
myself
too.
and fall down.
The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it?
I don't know.
Keep going.
Wait. 6. Hold on. Wait. No. Okay. Hold on. I'm sorry. I was just like 6. So we've gotten all of them one time. That's 6. Got them all again. 12. And I was like, wait, how are we 17? That doesn't make it. But yeah, it's 6 plus 6 plus 5 is 17. That's how many we've gotten so far.
This is it.
This is the first one we found. Yep.
In the exhibit where I introduced you to the Figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Yeah, there is this place. I remember this place. This is not where this was located, but this is indeed a memory. Okay, we're just gonna remember stuff. Sure.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then. But time does put a rosy filter on everything.
I liked it
In fact,
until...
I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now.
Can I jump on
Look
it?
how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
Can I collect that figurine? It's a big old one. I'm gonna go collect that one. More memories. Okay, what was before? This was really like the first new piece of content for the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, so I'm not really sure what comes before this.
Oh, yes. The two dwarfs. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
It's good. And then obviously... Okay, we're not gonna choose. Okay, we'll just go through here. I'll just do. And then this is my room.
And before everything else, there was your office.
Yep. And that's
Is
it.
there anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
Not that I know of.
There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
Okay.
I can remember.
What was before that?
Yes, I'm remembering something now.
Huh?
I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical.
Were you the
I
boss?
weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason.
Exactly.
Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion.
Someone you can
even
just
if
talk
he
to.
was a fiction.
It's just someone you can talk to.
But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again.
Okay.
I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it.
Okay.
I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself.
Okay.
I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone,
Yeah.
how about one more good memory?
Gotta
Let's
make memories.
go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good.
Whoa.
I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Wow. Did we like move forward? No, we're still here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right. So we still never. What is going on out there? It's like popcorn or something. Grab the bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
Yeah, let me, oh, so there's the awaiting input thing. Let's do a normal run with the bucket. I wanted to do that, but I was just too fast.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Sure. Enter the door on the left.
Still no one was here.
No, nothing
Stanley
changed.
needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Yeah, we'll just head up.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Sounds like rain. Maybe. If I only get to do one more, unless it's a trick, but if I only get to do one more, I want to just follow the instructions and just hear the story that Stanley's boss wants to tell me. Or not
Stepping
boss,
into his
the
manager's
narrator.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
It did.
Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Go down. Down, down, down to the river. And we could, you know, press to go back up, but we'll just keep going. Oh, there's so many endings.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Sure, we'll go. We'll do the normal. Sure.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
And they all had buckets on them.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
I could just jump off and die. But no, we'll just do... I'm like cataloging all the... Like, because I did this not too long ago. I could probably go through all the different endings with the bucket.
Jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears.
Bucket starts crying.
Cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
The voice actor for the narrator must be so thrilled that he gets to not only voice like all this stuff, he's basically getting like more than double the pay he got for the first game, because he's like narrating just everything over again with the bucket.
Under the mind control facility's influence as well?
Probably.
Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
Maybe no water versus having water?
Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket.
No! I screamed into the bucket. I need to get a bucket. Do I have a bucket in
someone
here?
else's control? Never! He squeezed the bucket.
I have a trash can.
His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one.
I got a metal trash can. You could use it as a bucket. It's kind of a bucket just with a lid that I can press onto. Oh, here we go.
But here was the proof.
The heart of the operation.
Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Never again.
For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket,
against
up against the world.
Against the world.
They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down.
You go, girl. All right, yeah, we'll press off. See if it does anything different with the bucket. Maybe the bucket takes over.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness.
Blackness. Or hold on.
Was it over?
Blackness. Lights back on.
They had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy.
Boom, boom,
freed
boom.
themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom
He's the
was
boss.
now mere
Gengar's
moments
the boss.
away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door.
Bucket, you can be my porta potty.
To learn to roller skate.
You can
Stanley
be
wanted
my
to
porta
sneeze
potty.
in every country on Earth.
Sneeze in
Both of
every
them wanted to
country?
begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
Wow,
True,
that
it
is
was a simple life they envisioned.
that is a
but it
weird.
was one they'd lived
Some
together,
weird goals.
with one another to lean on, to trust, to support. What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be free?
Can I not bring the bucket out?
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty. Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No!
Even the facility itself
No!
recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth.
No! No! No!
No,
No!
no. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. At least he has the bucket.
But I can't see the bucket
To be
anymore.
trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought
Hold
to
the bucket.
himself. As
Hold
long
it.
as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't
Well,
I?
everything is the bucket,
Stanley
so
gone.
maybe it's not that bad.
Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Wow. Alright, so the ending about... Excuse me. The ending about, just one more time, that was just
All
a
his co-workers
hoax.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright. Well, then let me do some more endings, but with the bucket. I got a few cooked up in my old head.
Off on another thrilling adventure together.
You know what? Let's do the out of bounds ending. See if I can... Wait. Can I do the out of bounds ending with the bucket? Can I go back this way? Yeah, here we go. Alright, so we have to...
Stanley clung the bucket to his cheek. Could
There we
his
go.
co-workers really all be gone?
And we get on top of the computer, right? There we go. And then... There we go. Out of bounds.
Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear. We've done it.
We've escaped.
Escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator.
We got out.
At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self.
What's this
The
yourself?
bucket began to tell Stanley
Oh.
of its life and its history.
Okay.
Of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold
no.
numbers of innocent humans.
Oh,
And the
no.
bucket's own complicity therein.
Oh no.
Of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay.
It's hard.
If only it had been stronger. Of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed.
Wow, this
And the
bucket is
bittersweet
deep.
reality of time,
It's
to
witnessing
see one's
stuff.
dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim.
This is some tough stuff.
Opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception.
Whoa.
This was way too much. for
This
Stanley.
is getting heavy.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking
You're a
about?
bucket.
You're a bucket.
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
It's an imaginary
No.
brown.
Said the bucket.
Not since the evil wizard Gambhorata
That's the-
first
that's the
ensnared
name.
me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole
Oh.
from his treasured vaults.
Oh, boy.
I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of... No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
It's horrible.
Stupid! You are
You are a bucket. You are a bucket.
so stupid! Why are we even doing
Why,
this?
bucket?
As
Why?
Stanley
Why?
screamed and screamed. The bucket revealed its true form.
Do it.
Transforming into a mighty beast of untold power. Its fangs glistening like...
Oh. Oh my gosh. No.
Stanley, you did it.
Oh, no.
You saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power.
Oh my God.
Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away.
We've done something evil. That's vile. We vilified the bucket. We just tore it to pieces. I'm gonna cry. Cry.
All of his co-workers
That was
were
cool.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Something. Alright, we're going for the bucket anyway.
Where are we going today? The bucket
Yeah, where are we
asked.
going?
Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
I'm a big fan of the bucket, man. I just stopped yawning. Must be getting tired. Bucket's got its own agenda.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
It's not
Stanley
really-
once
it's not
again obeyed blindly.
It's not really dark, but sure. Oh, here I see dark room.
Now pick up the...
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, hold on.
Yep.
Why did you unplug the phone? Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders?
Yeah, we
Stanley,
had
I
to.
was joking.
It's gonna become
Obviously,
my
the bucket isn't
my
talking
wife or
to you
something.
and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke.
I don't
Don't you
know,
get
man.
the
It was
joke?
talking to me
It's funny,
before in the
Stanley.
white
A
room.
talking bucket. Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously.
It's
Where did I
scary.
mess up
It's
the joke?
scary.
Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker?
Do you hear the flippity jibbity jibber jabber? Oh my god, I gotta get out of there. Another word to tell, another story to tell, another timepiece from the melody. Hear the clock stop and reach the end. Though you know, I'm never and comprehend. Mr. Can't we try to pretend to understand you resemble a fool that only man to give up and smile? That's talking fast.
Let's take a look.
Oh, manual? Where's the manual?
What is comedic timing?
Okay.
What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds?
For sure.
Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper.
It's using comedic timing in this video.
If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit,
Okay,
with
very
one of your
specific.
arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body.
Don't know about that one.
These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing.
Okay.
To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next,
Name.
provide a brief
N-A-M-E.
synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these
N-A-M-E.
steps complete, it's time to begin the humor.
Okay.
Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds.
That's fast.
And no less than 13 and a half.
Oh, so you have
pausing
a little
only
bit of
for
room.
bathroom
Okay.
breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny."
I'm Dunny with the funny.
I'm Dunny with the funny.
I'm
Now,
Dunny with the funny. I'm Dunny with the funny. I'm Dunny with the funny. I'm Dunny with the
Good.
funny.
This saying is a perfect example
Is that
of
good? Is that good?
expectations
Is that
management,
terrible? It was
which
probably
is the
bad. It's probably
cornerstone
bad.
of good comedy.
It's probably terrible.
Finally, it's time to hand out surveys.
I got it.
Collecting
I got the
hard
survey.
data from your audience on how rapt
Data.
they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long.
Oh, I don't think I have
and
that
should
much.
include the same question reprinted several times.
Oh, okay.
Just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention.
I think this has been
and not simply filling in
longer than
answers
90
at random.
seconds.
And that's all there is.
Oh,
With
okay.
these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in
That was a
laughter.
real
In no
knee
time
slapper.
at all.
That was a real knee
Just remember
slapper
to
there.
let them stop laughing at some point.
Stop.
You gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invaders who threaten our very existence and who very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles.
What is going
All
on?
of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children
What
after
in the
them.
heck is going on now?
Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
Okay. Alright.
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well, no matter.
Yeah.
I think the fundamentals of proper
There's a door
comedic
that
timing
flashed there
are
for a
still
second.
as relevant today as they were back then.
Okay.
So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
Okay. Send me to it. Oh, this way. Okay. So am I walking all the way back to... Okay, so we're going...
I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches.
Oh, I can't
A
jump off,
talking
okay.
bucket, you'll say. How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy.
The
That's
king of
what
comedy.
You'll call me. Thank
They call me
goodness we
Mr.
have the
Funny Man.
instructional Video. Otherwise,
the thing is
who
gone.
knows where we'd be right now. Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for
You
sure.
wouldn't? You wouldn't?
The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The
Where the-
bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke.
The boat is...
Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
Comedy's spontaneous, man. You gotta just let it flow through you. Door isn't open. There is no door, actually. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Did you guys notice we're missing a sticker? We don't have the second sticker. Oh well. I just noticed that we usually have 2 stickers. Now we only have 1 sticker.
Here we go. You ready?
Okay.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Gotcha. Let's go right.
What? We're back at the phone already.
Okay.
No, what's going on? There were supposed to be several rooms leading up to this.
Oh, okay.
There was supposed to be a build-up to this point. A dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit
Well, I mean,
which culminates in this scene with the phone.
It was kind of
Now
good
the
timing.
timing's completely off. The joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the 2 doors room. What
Oh.
an egregious mistake.
I mean, it wasn't the same the first
I made a fool
time.
of myself. I don't deserve the title of
Oh, it's
King of Comedy.
lowercase
I'm
now.
nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling. Well, I think
All right,
I
go.
need
I'll
to
go.
back and rewatch that instruction.
You can watch it. I think I got it down pat.
Yes, surely that will help me improve my.
I think I got it.
Here we go. You ready?
Okay.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
I think you're saying it the exact same as you did before. I mean, I could go. I feel like the correct answer here is to go right. Oh. Phone room.
What? We're back at the phone already? No. Here we go. You ready?
Okay.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Let's try going left then.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video?
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
think this was all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley.
It's my fault?
I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other
I'm sorry.
jokers.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions...
Pale in comparison.
Yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley.
You know, in the original game, this ending is my favorite ending of the... What is this? It's a little tilted. On me. This is my favorite ending. That's what I was trying to say. I really like this ending in the original game.
What's another word to describe a bucket?
Yeah, I mean, it's not the same because it's all talking about buckets, but I like the way that this ending happens in the first game.
No. We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is. That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional videos.
For sure.